Now, from what I can make out at the bottom, it seems that Best is currently behind on food count, which can't be good for him, but not by a lot, and I'm sure with this 4 gateways he'll be very able to catch up. Yeah, there you go, the observers are now pointing out the weapon upgrade. It's a crucial upgrade for Protoss, as it allows the Zealots to take out Zerglings in 2 strokes instead of 3. So here you see these 2 Zealots being able to fight off the Zerglings a bit more effectively. Good placement there by Best to warn him when the Zerglings are about to come in and destroy that 3rd base of his. He's now sending a few Zealots up, and yeah, they look like they're going up towards GGPlay's base. With the Sunkers, I don't think this is going to really do a lot though. Zerglings spotting this coming. These Zerglings are going to get completely flattened, but there's Lurkers out now for GGPlay. And no Observers out anywhere yet for Best. One advantage of the Corsair build is that you can easily get Observers as well, but with this Templar build there's not going to be Observers out for a little while, it seems. Haven't actually seen a robotic facility at all yet. Anyway, the Zealots are now attempting to, and the Archon as well, is going to attempt to make their way into the main of GGPlay here. It's not going to work, there's a lot of Zerglings there, plus 2 sunken colonies, so no problem, but Best has managed to kill a lot of Zerglings and a Lurker, and also managed to damage a 2nd Lurker and a few Overlords, so he's done a fair bit of damage, but it did cost him a lot in Zealots. Anyway, looks like in the meantime GGPlay attempted to counter with a couple of Lurkers down at the 3rd base, but Best has put some cannons up there, so there's no problems anymore. And another Overlord is going to get sniped off here by a Corsair, so I'd say at the moment things are pretty much even. I mean, economically, Best will probably have a small advantage, as 3 bases for a Protoss is slightly better than 3 bases for a Zerg, but there's certainly a lot of Zerglings out on the ground for GGPlay, and he's now taking to Hive, so I think the game is at the moment pretty even. 2 extra gateways going up for Best to make use of that new base of his, and he's now got the Robotics Facility, so when the Observers are around he's going to be able to use those Zealots and High Templar combination pretty well. Oh, but GGPlay is putting up a couple of extra hatcheries, so he's obviously going to go into some kind of macro overdrive. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him take his 4th base soon. As you can see, it's kind of located on the inside of the cliff there, kind of the inside 11 o'clock position. Good storm there from Best, flattens those Zerglings. Look at that pool of blood there. Absolutely flattened the Zerglings, and without losing a High Templar as well, so that was not very good coordination there from GGPlay, but he has managed to secure his 4th base. And, Best now expanding up to 10 gateways, but so the game's pretty much still balanced, I'd say. Although GGPlay probably does need to do something about taking down Best's economy, because he won't be able to support 10 gateways if he loses one of his bases, or even just temporarily loses some probes. You can see he's taken a significant food count advantage now, having about 50% more food count than GGPlay, so if this goes unchecked, the moment the Observers come out and those extra gateways get up and running, Best's army is going to be pretty big, and I'm not sure, even with all those extra hatcheries, whether GGPlay is going to be able to produce enough to hold this, unless of course he gets some Defilers out or Ultralisks or something. Anyway, Best coming in for a nice sandwich here. He sandwiches that small force of GGPlay's, and the 2 Lurkers go down. No losses incurred. Good upgrades. Lots of upgrades on the board now for GGPlay, but I wouldn't be surprised if, yeah, I think that's level 2 upgrade already out for Best. I wouldn't be surprised if Best will remain ahead of GGPlay throughout the game in upgrades, until of course both get level 3 if the game does go on that long. But Best are moving out with a significant army here. If you see, he's got a lot of Zealots, Dragoons and Archons, and some High Templar to back them up. He's got a lot of High Templar actually, so although he's going to have to do well in dodging all these random Lurker traps that GGPlay's laid everywhere, he's probably going to be able to take down that 4th base, and that's a beautiful storm there, killing several Zerglings. We must kill at least 10 Zerglings there, and anyone to try to escape just got flattened by the Archon, so 2 hero Zealots just managed to survive an onslaught of Zerglings, and they're going to be able to take out this hatchery. The hatchery's going to go down on... Nothing's going to hatch in time. No, the hatchery goes down. And pretty much that's going to be the end, because... well, I don't know, I mean... The thing about Zerg is you can always expand your capacity while your bases have still got minerals in, because you generally don't tend to saturate your minerals as much as you do with Terran and Protoss. So GGPlay could always put up some extra drones at the back if he needs to increase his macro, but I think he just lost his entire army. He's sticking with an awful lot of Zerglings, and I'm surprised he hasn't switched to some sort of higher tech, or at least built some Defilers. That's a lot of Dragoons out, and they're going to be totally useless if Defilers came into play. But since we haven't seen a Defiler out for GGPlay yet, this is going to be a complete and utter flattening. I cannot see how GGPlay is going to be able to come back from this now. He's just suiciding Zerglings into these Archons. These Dragoons are going to be able to pummel these hatcheries and other buildings very, very quickly. They're not very good against Zerglings, actually, on their own, but I mean, just there are so many of them. I mean, when the Protoss player has more Dragoons than you have Zerglings as the Zerg, you know you're in trouble. So anyway, that first hatchery goes down. The second hatchery is also going to get pummeled and go down. And despite some good lurker and sunken colony placement, this is going to be the end for GGPlay, and I think it's going to be Light and Best who go take a 1-0 lead in this series. You play 3 games, one against each of the other 3 members of the group, and it's the top 2 results. So if you get like 2 players 2-1 and the other 2 1-2, then the 2 players who won twice will go through. So having a first win is a very important step on your road to getting through the OSL round of 16. And pretty sure it's going to be Best, who's all up in GGPlay's natural here, who's going to go through to the next round. Now do check out my other commentary. There's GG from GGPlay. Do check out my other commentary I did on BC versus Much. We had an insane build for Much there, so check it out to see whether it worked or not. Anyway, I would just like to say that Cholera et al., who are doing the other OSL games, I think Cholera did all 4, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see some from the other commentators. Keep it up, guys. Your work is absolutely amazing, and I love listening to your commentaries. In the meantime, I'd be very grateful if you guys could comment on mine, help me improve a bit. I'll tell you a secret, this is actually my 7th attempt at doing this commentary, so I do hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye for now.